Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. This is my official prediction for Oregon versus Ohio State without the jersey, without the fan perspective. This is strictly as a college football analyst. I'm not an analyst, but I'm going to call myself one because I can. It's my channel. As we all know, excuse me, Ohio State has looked pretty good this year. They've been making plays. Their running game is really good with Quinshon Judkins and Travion Henderson. Their offensive line has improved. Will Howard's a really good quarterback. Their defense is still really good, just like it was last year's. The only concern I have with Ryan Day is he has yet to win big games. And you all know in his history, let's talk about his track record. 2019, the big game that he lost was Clemson. Had a lot of excuses, but they still lost. 2020, they did beat Clemson in the rematch, then COVID. Then they got blown up by Alabama. So now he's 1-2 in big games. 2021, lost to Oregon at home. That's a big game. Big loss. 1-3 in big games. 2021, got destroyed by Michigan. 1-4 in big games. Fast forward to 2022. Michigan again dominates Ohio State without Blake Corum at their house. Okay? Then they lose another one to Georgia. Again, full of excuses why they lost. And this past year, Michigan again, and then Missouri in the Cotton Bowl. His track record is terrible in big games. I don't care what he's done to all the other teams. Okay? That's just what it is. Dan Lanning, you can kind of make the same argument. He has yet to win a big game for Oregon. He's never beaten his rival, Washington. He got destroyed by Georgia. But again, he's only been coaching as a head coach for 2 years, and he's done a really good job. I think Ohio State can win this game, and they should win this game because they turn the ball over a lot less than Oregon does, most notably the quarterback position. But I'm also a firm believer in Oregon, knowing that Oregon has probably not played their best football this year. And they'll be motivated because they're playing Ohio State, the Ohio State. I believe it will come down to the quarterback position in this game. Which quarterback is going to win the game for them more likely than the other. I like Dillon Gabriel over Will Howard. Look, Will Howard's a good playmaker. He's a good decision maker. But Dillon Gabriel's just got the it factor. If you look at the Oklahoma-Texas game last year, he was Oklahoma's quarterback, by the way. Oklahoma got that big upset because of him, especially late in the game. Game-winning touchdown drive. It took him less than a minute to do it. So, as far as my pick goes, I got to go with Oregon. Dillon Gabriel will outplay Will Howard, in my opinion. It's a home game for Oregon. It's a night game. It's prime time. I believe, and again, Ohio State, the main thing that has hurt them in the losses that they've had recently, going back to 2021, their run defense has given up and struggled late in games. Michigan, 3 years in a row, the run defense struggled. Georgia ran the football pretty good on them, too. Missouri ran for a lot of yards on them. And even in their win against Marshall a few weeks ago at home, they gave up almost 140, 50 rushing yards. Guess what Oregon likes to do? They can run the football. They're going to run that football late in the game. Dillon Gabriel makes plays. Ohio State's offense won't be able to keep up. They're going to have a few turnovers here and there. And I'm still not convinced with Ohio State's offensive line running the football against nobodies. You will be tested against Oregon's defense. They got elite players just like y'all do. Oregon win big, 38-24 Ducks.